So Furia at the moment, I would say, is in a much better spot than most people realize. Even though she is, you know, sort of popular, I do see a decent amount. I feel like she's still kind of underrated. I've tweaked the builds a little bit since the last video. I feel like all three of her playstyles are actually kind of viable at the moment. Cherish, at least in my games, seems to be the least popular, and I reckon that's because it seems to have the least impact when you're playing it, even though it is fine compared to Exterminate, the massive damage buff you get, and Solar Blessing giving you an entire extra part of your kit. Yeah, definitely seems less powerful, but I've got builds for each of them, 2 versions of the beam one, reset, radius, and then 2 cards I have in every build, which are extra health and self-heal. You can technically not run them, but I would very much recommend them, especially the self-heal card. Makes Furia play very different if you don't have this, and it's a card that I like to have in all the healer setups, or some way of getting some sort of self-heal if you're in combat the entire time. Then we have the shield sort of standard setup again, self-heal, extra health, but with Light of Dawn. I'm pretty sure this works with a talent. I'm not 100%, I'll check it in target practice before we jump into game 1, but I'm pretty sure this does work with Cherish. And then the second sort of standard build, which is, again, self-heal, extra health, but with more of a focus on the sort of damage side of it. They all also have Hallowed Sight level 1, which I would really recommend, just so that if you hit somebody with the beam, you can keep your meter going if you're sort of in a weird spot. You'd be surprised at how often this card actually is useful. So, alright, game 1, Siege Ascension Peak. We've got a Nyx, Strix, Evora, and Omen versus Makoa, Drogoz, Omen again, Genos, and Tyra. So I would check the interaction with Cherish and the card, but I actually can't do it in target practice because Fernando's the only friendly, so I either have to do it in a game, this one or the next one, because yeah, for whatever reason I always think the pips on the other side are friendlies, but yeah, I don't know why there aren't just like multiple friendlies together in the shooting range. That'd be really helpful. But yeah, there you go, there is the full matchup. We'll go ahead and probably not go for Cherish. I don't think that's really the right thing to go for. It's either Solar Blessing or Exterminate, and it's probably Solar. The reset setup probably, or do we want the extra sustain? Probably the sustain so we can deal with the Drogoz if he pushes us and stuff. It's probably nearly always Chronos to start. We've got Abyssal, which I barely ever see, Binary, Unyielding, Nocturnal, Merciful, Luminary, Umbral, Combustible, and Plug. I don't know if you realize that does a completely different thing than it used to do, but I guess it is kind of close. But yeah, Nocturnal isn't the same as it used to be. We'll throw the beam kind of early there for the Nyx. I don't really know why I'd hold on to it. We'll F away from that Makoa. Yeah, we just took like half his health off. I should try and tap the Drogoz if I can. I also need to keep an eye on the Strix. Him going for Nocturnal just seems kind of weird though. We'll throw that heal on the Evora, stop the beam there. That also hit the Furia. I'm playing Furia. That was a Nyx. I mean Makoa. Words. My god, the start of this one. Okay, heal there. Definitely kind of doing the heal thing here. We'll throw the beam all the way through. It's probably going to get to the Omen as well, right? Nice. I'm actually making Solar Blessing Furia here really, really work. I should be using my Mina more though. I should just be firing away, but I'm kind of concentrating on keeping the team up and not dying for no reason. The Omen is playing very, very weird so far. We'll throw the beam there again, and then heal the Strix. I feel like I need to focus the beam on the Nyx, and the linger on it is just so nice. I feel like Furia is genuinely kind of underrated these days. Considering the strength that she is at, I do not see it enough, and it's really, really weird to set up because I feel like Furia has always been kind of a popular character. I'm going to throw the beam there. Don't even have any reset in the build, really. We've got like 2.4 seconds technically if we get like the full trigger on it. We'll stop that there right in front of her. She can get the full heal, but I don't think you really need it a lot of the time. Heal there on the Evora. We'll throw the beam kind of at this angle. Stop it there. The range on it is massive. It's 40% extra. It's heal. Drogoz punch. Okay. I'm going to try and F out of that. I think I was CC'd by summon because I was spamming it and I couldn't do it. Bit of a strange game because I feel like I was full efficiency there on the heals and it just didn't really matter, even though, again, I think I saved a lot of the plays. We'll throw the beam there, again, stop it on her, big damage, but also just healing for the Nyx. She should be fine. There's an Omen on us. We're going to F, get a bit of an angle, shots. There's also, I thought that was our Evora coming in. This game is fried. I don't know why they're so pushed up and no one's hitting them. Weird. Evora ulted. I will say I do see I played a decent amount by people who are actually really good with Furia. There are definitely a decent amount of Furia mains out there that are still picking her up pretty consistently. That F did kind of work. I'm going to just try and not die. I was stuck on the left of the spawn door. I always think it's further left than it actually is. Throw the beam there. Sure, maybe that'll catch somebody. Sort of set it up. Do I go for the ultimate? Will this do anything? We're going to try. The whole team's up. That is really the best scenario I could have actually hoped for. Got a big heal to the Nyx. Everybody's actually full. I want to try and be on the side so I can sort of see what's going on. Hits here on the Omen. It was very, very cooked, but somehow it kind of worked out. I just want to keep spamming the beam as much as possible. It's only got like a 5-second downtime when you actually consider the fact that we don't have that much reset and it lingers for so long. You only have like a couple seconds where you don't have it up, so as long as you're using it correctly, you should be sort of set. I feel like I'm yapping at this point. There's a big heal on the Evora. Throw a beam there for the Nyx, but she's off the map. Can't really do anything about that though, can I? I guess I just lose the team fight because our Nyx got thrown off. Heal on the Strix a little bit too late. We'll throw that beam there. That should keep the Evora up if she stands in it. I'm going to try and push forward a bit to give her a hand. Heal there. Yeah, I guess we can be the tank for a little second. Jump back, heal there on the Evora again. Throw the beam through to her. He was on like no health when he was ulting in there as well. There goes the Omen. That stops the throw. Kind of massive. The Omen throwing this one. It's been surprisingly annoying, I think, for our Nyx. I can't set the beam up on her as easily either, but you're not even going to push on it. 1-1. I'm not going to complain. A pretty decent game so far. I definitely want to get Rejuvenate going. I feel like on Furia, especially with the beam, you really do notice the extra like 10, 20, 30%. Shouts out there to the Strix, Evora, and Omen, by the way. Props to all of them. Always nice playing with you guys in game. Let's keep it going. I'm still not sure if the Strix has been getting a ton of value from Nocturnal. Also wish Nyx would play a little bit more predictably. I threw the beam there kind of to zone them off a little bit, but that wasn't really the right play. There's a big heal to F back, 1.2k on that right click. You love to see it. There's another full heal on the Evora. We'll throw that over. Is that going to get to in time? Probably not. Evora just ulted ulted there, did like a weird flip combo. Okay, we'll throw the beam there, maybe that'll catch the Drogos. No, I'm going to push in, there's a big heal there, we'll F back. Bit of a weird game to show off heal Furia, but it is kind of working. I'm going to go for the ultimate here, stop to the beam, really late, there's a heal threat. I'm so slow at keeping this Nyx up, I feel like, but trying to get a heal here to the Omen, but that actually blocks. That well is actually high enough for me to not be able to heal him if he's actually just stood there. He has to like jump or something for me to get him. There's a beam stop, heal there on the Strix. They're going to F back for maybe some reset. That's going to be the end of it though. We did get the overtime. There's a heal on the Omen. He's full. We'll throw the beam through. That's a little bit too far to the right. General Assault, we're all right. Yeah, sure. They're going to get the point. That's just a massive Drogo's explosion. RIP Strix. We're somehow still alive because I managed to position myself sort of well. I'm going to throw the beam here just to stop him. That's a Drogo's punch. Sure. We stunned like 3 of them. He punched me instead of the Nyx. That's fine. I think I was going to die there anyway. Nyx is also dead, thrown off the map. It's like the 3rd time I've seen that happen. We'll get more Rejuvenate. Let's keep it going. It's a good game. It's just, I think, a bit of a tough matchup because they're really playing like a team. And we've got a few people on ours playing a little bit weird. You'll see with the stats. I think Omen is the one I've noticed the most who's just positioned kind of weird. Just going to sit here and keep spamming the heals. We'll throw the beam forward. I feel like I should time it a little bit better for when she's actually getting really, really pushed. But I don't think it matters, again, because of how much we're spamming it. This video is just all over the place, especially with my commentary not really keeping up, I don't think. Go ahead and pop the ultimate. Sure, we did preemptively throw the beam there. That hit the Nyx for like a ton, actually. 250 a tick on that. It's crazy. Heal there. We'll throw the beam again. Just have to wait like a second. I will say Nyx overall is playing quite well in this one. I feel like she's actually been putting a lot of pressure on the Makoa, but Strix has also been doing fine with the damage. I just feel like Omen is a little bit strange. Vora might be a little bit odd too. We'll see with the stats at the end. It's hard for me to actually notice in the game, but beam there. Sure, stopped it a little bit early. Don't think it's going to matter. There's another heal to it. Yeah, defense failed. There we go. They deserve the win here. I feel like the game is already over, even though technically we've still got a few attempts if we cap it. Shouts out to the Strix and the Vora once again. I really do appreciate this support. We'll just, save up, get more Rejuvenate, more Chronos. We don't need anything else right now. I'm not really being pressured whatsoever. I'm just going to try and stick with wherever the team goes, but it's kind of hard to actually predict what these guys are doing. We'll throw the beam here, heal there, stop the beam. It's a Genos ult. Did get a tap there on the Makoa, but yeah, he's got like a ton of resilience. It's a Drogo's ult. Where's he going? Again, been a tough game, but it has been a fun one. We'll throw that there, try to heal the Strix. We'll stop the beam. Maybe we can actually still recover this. I don't know. I'm trying to hit the Drogo's, but that shield is such a pain. He's on like 1 hit. There's another right click on her. Beam just there. If she stands in it, that would be fantastic. There we go. Nice. Cauterize is absolutely horrendous, but even with it at like a 90% or something ridiculous, that heal is still like 60 a tick. Heal on the Vora. I'm trying to time it with Cauterize as best I can. Beam there right in the middle on her. We are still in it. F back to maybe get a reset on somebody. Yeah, sure. Going to go for the ultimate. This is the only chance I'm going to get, I think. There's a heal on the Omen. Beam there. Stop it for the Nyx. Sure. Trying to do a little bit of damage if I can. We actually got rid of the Genos there. Throw the beam again. Sure. F back. Right click on her. Makoa ult. Scary, but I think we're sort of fine. Heal on the Vora. Beam was doing enough there on the Nyx. We'll throw another one. He did sadly get rid of it, but he is going to die for it. Nice. Strix is still up. Omen's up. Vora got an ult. And we capped it. Somehow this is still going. I can't believe we got that cap. Tried to throw a beam again there for the Nyx, but she's like too far left. I guess I could have maybe predicted that, but yeah, I don't know what she's doing. And I'm gone. Yeah, that's 2 of them on me. The team is pushing the point, but I'm just going to go ahead and ult 2 of them. This is such a weird game. We're going to go ahead and finish off Chronos. Save up and finish off Rejuvenate too. I could grab Nimble, but I think if I just position myself better, we should be fine. Try and throw the beam for her. There we go. Nice. She is in it. She's still dead though, because with full Cauterize that is just not going to be enough. Heal there on the Omen. Nope. Throw a beam there defensively. I'm somehow not dead. Self-heal there, somehow keeping me alive. Heal there on the Strix. Going to try and throw the beam before I die, but yeah, I don't think there's a scenario I get away there. Even if I had Nimble, massive Nyx ult. It's a couple of them. Throw the beam through them at the spawn. Yeah, sure. Heal over there for the Furia. Vora names. Okay, yeah. Makoa ulted and nearly got wiped. He is still gone. Team does occasionally make good plays and kind of make things work together, but Omen ulted. We threw the beam in a bit of a weird spot. Trying to heal the Strix a little bit more than I actually have been throughout this game. I've been kind of bad with it. We'll throw a beam there. Throw a beam there at that door because they're kind of trying to push it. Yep, whole team is full. It seems like there's a bit of a delay on it sometimes. Heal there for the Strix. He got tapped right before the heal went on him. One more. All right, we're kind of doing it. Throw the beam there for the Nyx. She got hooked away, but she can jump back in it. I think she's still going to die though again because that Cauterize, even though it's, again, healing for 67 a tick, which is probably one of the highest ones in the game, it's just not enough. I'm dead here. Anyway, 2-3. I'm surprised this game is still going. We're going to go ahead and finish off Rejuvenate, get a little bit of Nimble. We've got full Chronos for Rejuvenate. We are max capacity heal Fury here. Yeah, it's one hell of a game, even though it is a very, very strange one. Do I go for the ult straight off the bat to try and maybe get one more off? I don't think the fight's going to be long enough, but I feel like that's the play. We seem to run left every time, which is really weird, but let's go for the ultimate really, really early. I feel like that's a strange play, but these fights end so fast. Yeah, that's a General Assault. Everyone went for them there. The Vora's gone. Drogo's ult. I'm going to just try and pull him in here at least, maybe clear him. He is 1 shot off. Very explosive start to the round. We actually got 27% of it, and they only got 27% to heal there on the Strix. We'll throw that beam through. I'm just going to let it go all the way. Not really a benefit to stopping it if you're not going to hit anybody anyway. Nyx is going all the way around. We'll throw the beam through. Strix ult, not Strix. I mean, Vora, not Vora, Tyra, my god, the names today. Heal on the Vora, she's full. I'll throw the beam all the way through, heal on the Strix. Right click on her too. Is she still up? No, Tyra's just here, so nothing. There we go, heal on the Vora. Beam just there for him. Is that going to do anything? I don't know. He's gone. Sure. Vora ult, Omen and Strix here. We actually got rid of the Dragos. Somehow we recovered that. Throw the Q here, super early just on the Omen. That's their Omen ult. I think we're fine. She got thrown into it. Get hits on the Makoa. And there we go. There's the defeat. Really rough with the way that they sort of re-engaged there. I think if I was maybe a little bit further to the right and beamed at like an angle, we could have made that work, but hard to really say. I still did my job there on Furia. I don't know why I'm complaining. We still healed for 170k. For the rest of them in that one, Vora had a bit of a hard time. She didn't do a bad job, but she died a lot there and was playing kind of weird. Strix did his job. He was actually pretty much the default you'd expect for a Strix there. His damage is solid. Didn't die that much. Played pretty safe. The Nyx had a bit of a hard time. Played weird as well for sure. 80k's or so. Kind of low, I think, but Omen surprisingly did quite well in the end. But again, played a little bit weird. Hopefully you can see from the gameplay, but nobody did a bad job. It's just strange the way the team was working together. Shouts out again to the Strix. Great match all round. That's pretty much the way I described it, aside from a little bit of weirdness in there. But Omen had a bit of a hard time on this. I didn't do that well in the end. Tyra also kind of strange. Drogos did solid. I didn't really get pushed too much by anyone on their side. I played pretty safe for the entire game. Could have done better with the beams. Could have done better with the damage, but I don't think I did a bad job. Generals healed for a ton. 211k there. Props to him. Put in work. Generals is very, very strong for games like that at the moment. And then finally, Makoa, who alongside the Generals I think was the star of the show. His hooks were really, really good. Overall, their displacement was pretty solid with the Omen, the Generals, and the Makoa specifically. I feel like these two kind of won the game in that one, but overall, really, really good game. I'd usually do a game two, but I feel like that's the perfect scenario to sort of end it off on, specifically for Solar Blessing, because that was a really good showcase for it. I'll do another video with Furia sometime soon with Exterminate or Cherish. I really wish I could just check if Cherish worked with this shield card, but I guess I can ask you guys and you can tell me, and then for the next video, we'll do Cherish. Again, not a weak talent, even if it doesn't work with the card and stuff. It's just compared to other options where you get a lot more damage and a lot more healing and extra whole ability pretty much, it really does change. Furia, I think Solar Blessing for me is the most interesting one by quite a bit, and one of my favourite talents just in general. Thank you so much for watching there. I really do appreciate staying away to the end. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty.